Hi, this is a quick video on how to make screencasts the way that I make them now. And this is the easiest free way that I've found to do a screencast. I probably make several a week. I've got it down to less than 15 minutes using a PowerPoint and having just a little bit of planning go into it. Right now, I just have the screen tucked up onto my slides. I can see my speaker notes. It's all good. Super easy. So what tool am I using to actually record my screen? The quickest free tool that I have that doesn't have a ridiculous time limit is Screencast-o-matic. So it limits you at 15 minutes, but generally speaking, you don't want to do a model or a screencast that's much longer than that because you're going to lose people. So what you're going to do, you don't have to log in, I don't think. What you're going to do is launch a free recorder. So the first time that you do this, it's going to prompt you to download a file. I've used this for 7 years. I've downloaded it on every computer I've had. I've never had trouble. If that makes you leery, there are some other options I can probably go over with you. But that's what it is. So from there, you're going to see a menu or like a screen pop up. It's an overlay, and it has this outline that's black and white when it's not recording and red and white when it's recording. So it's this like little box that you see going around. And at the bottom, you can see there's a record and cancel and some other options. You can decide whether you want to do a screen, your webcam, or both. Early on in my screencasting days, I often did both. I find it to be a little annoying now. I generally only cast my screen. And the other thing to note is where it says computer audio X, that's fine. It's not recording. If you're playing music in the background, it's only picking up your audio through your mic, which is the narration. So as long as the narration is working, as long as you see this button with green lines pop in and up when you're actually recording, you're good to go. This box goes away once you hit record, and it gives you like a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then you go. There's a learning curve like everything else, but once you get the hang of it, it truly is the easiest way to make a screencast that I have found. And I've looked at lots of tools. So once you're done and you've got the screencast that you want, one, you can stop and rewatch. You can trim it down. Like if you said something that you want to that you don't want on the whole screencast and you don't want to throw the whole thing away, you can play with it. There's ways of going back just a little bit and truncating. You can delete and start over. You can watch up to what point you've got. So there's options there on how to make your life a little easier. And then when you're done, you hit done. It's going to give you two options, edit video. Generally speaking, I think the edit video is for the paid version. I've never used it. I always just save and upload. And from there, I upload to YouTube. So that means you need to connect your YouTube. It'll prompt you to do so the first time you do it. After that, it generally doesn't prompt. I haven't been prompted to update my YouTube credentials in years. Maybe that's scary now that I think about it, but so far so good. Pardon me.
I don't know what you mean by.
So what you can do is you can save the video files in MP4 on your computer. Screencast-o-matic will upload it for you and host it, but I believe that you have to log in for that. I don't think you have to pay for it, but I think there's a limit. Or like I said, you can YouTube. So you've got options about how you can keep the video. And generally speaking, when I upload it to YouTube, I change the title right here. I add a little description. I've already set it to public right now. Generally, I set it to unlisted, which means people can only see it with a link. And then you're good to go. So you hit publish. It takes, depending on your internet, at home it's like no time whatsoever. At school, sometimes it takes up to 15 minutes to upload the silly video. YouTube then buffers. It allows you to get a link. As soon as it's done uploading to YouTube, it'll say we're all done. It's uploaded. Do you want a link? I copy that link and then I paste that into my link portion of my Google Classroom. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like. An assignment where I have a PDF in Cami, which is another tool I'll show you how to use later, and then a quick video that I made on how to use the Cami tool and a model of me annotating just the first paragraph of the text. So what I did when I went to do the assignment is I clicked the add, I clicked YouTube. You can even just click link and add the link. It's fine that way too. All right. And then it uploads and you're good to go. And here, I'll show you a little, it pops up like this. Hey guys, I just want to show you how to use the Cami feature and you can on your assignment today. We have this PDF text that we can annotate as if it were a regular sheet of paper using some of the tools that we have here. The first tool I want to show you is over here on the left-hand side, markup. All right, easily done. You can do this. I promise. If you need help, feel free to contact me and I will try and troubleshoot with you. But once you get used to it, I think there's a learning curve like everything else. Probably 4 or 5 videos and you'll get the hang of it and you'll feel pretty confident about what you're producing. I've opened up some amount of my YouTube channel if you want to see some examples of the different videos I've made recently and in the past. I've even put up some of my early terrible ones so you can get an idea of like what not to do. Learn from my mistakes. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.